So this just happened. This is a gimmer. You can see they're a wee touch early, they're quite sort of smooth coated, but they're all alive, they're a decent size. I think she's tired now. What a start. So they obviously are a wee bit early, as I've said. Going by tupping dates, they should technically be next Monday. But we'll see how they get on. Giving them all a wee tiny bit of colostrum just to start. Keep them on little and often. And they've also got the heat lamp as well. Mum is here. She's doing okay. You can see it's taking a lot out of her. She's eating, she's drinking, but she's not overly interested in them at the moment. The mother is a gimmer, so these are her first lambs. So she doesn't really know what's going on, doesn't really understand. Hasn't quite got the natural straight away mothering instinct, but that's fine. Hopefully it'll come to her. She's not being nasty to them, but she's just not bonding with them. So that's why I've popped them under this wee heat lamp, just to give them a bit of a warm up, dry them off. And yeah, we'll see how they go. I wouldn't say they're out of the woods, but we shall do all we can. The yow won't stay shut off from them, but I am very cautious of the fact that they're obviously very young, very weak, and she's not being very careful around them, shall we say. She's sort of standing on them a wee bit, so yeah, it's just temporary, just give them a bit of a start and a bit of a chance. So just gently feed the tube in. And making sure that it goes into their stomach and not their lungs. And then we just very slowly just feed the colostrum in. So that's them all fed. Just trying to find their balance a wee bit now. A bit keener. So this is a wee tuck lamb, wee boy, and then the other three are girls. So some had their first wee dose of colostrum. So we'll give them a wee while and then we'll give them another wee top up. The little ears are so cute. Got the bales out for the yows again. It's for the main lambing yows. See this one has obviously been burst at stacking time. So I'll take the plastic off and see what like it is. See if it's still salvageable to go to the yows or not. I think the rest of them all seem to be okay. So we'll get these unwrapped and get them up to the yows. Taking the plastic off. It's a wee bit nasty, but the rest of the bale seems to be okay. So I think I'll take it up, I'll take the net off and pull off a couple of layers and see what like it is from there. But the rest of it looks okay in the middle. Once I'd opened up that bale, it wasn't great. I didn't think it was 100, well it wasn't 100%, but half of it's okay and half of it's not nice. So I've peeled off the worst of it, cooked it on its side, and I've just left it up there for the yows to pick amongst. They can eat the best of it and leave the rest. One of those things, unfortunately, you always get the odd bad bale here and there, so anyway. It's a good sign. Just trying to find their feet. That's 6 bales up now. I'm just going to get another 3 and replace that dodgy one. So yeah, it takes a bit of time, but we're getting there. So we've got the lifeline buckets out here, and I've just put one out there to the main lambing ewes. So they are, what are we, end of January, end of February, so they're about 8 weeks out for the first of them. Recommended to put these buckets out at least 6 weeks, but I always tend to do about 8. So yeah, used them for years, absolutely love them. As you can see, the ewes love them. So the time has come. I've got the mixer hooked on and I am going to feed the weaned calves in our new lambing shed for the last time. This is earlier than I sort of thought, but because we're not quite got everything finalised at this shed yet, we can't load the calves out of here. So we're going to take them back across the farm this week and we're going to tidy them up. So we clip their heads, clip their tails, smarten them up, make sure they're all okay, and then we're just going to keep them across at the farm so then we can get this shed mapped out and ready for lambing, get it washed and everything. So it gives us a bit more time to do that, but then it also means that we just have to take the calves over once. So nothing else will change apart from their location, basically. I can't believe the time has come already to nearly say goodbye to these batch of calves. It's always quite emotional because you're proud to have come so far, but then at the same time you're like, oh, I've got to say goodbye now. But yeah, anyway, we've got a few more days with them yet. So unfortunately, as you can see, we're down 3. The wee boy, he wasn't right this morning. He was really cold even though he was under the heat lamp, and really weak. So I popped him on our heater and kept an eye on him, but unfortunately he hasn't made it. So we have these 3 girls. These are the 3 stronger ones. The boy was always a slightly smaller, weaker one. But these 3 are all doing really well, and they're all sucking from the bottle. Yeah, still not out of the woods yet, but they're definitely doing really well. I'm really pleased with them. I've got them in this wee box here just to keep them under the heat lamp because it was very frosty last night. So I just wanted to keep them and make sure that they got the use of the heat lamp and they didn't wander off. But yeah, she's doing fine. She's next door there. Tried her in with them again, but still not interested. And she really doesn't have a lot of milk, so. But the next few days should hopefully see a few more lambs, so if we get a few singles, that'll be ideal, but it probably won't end up like that. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.